right, guys, today we're going to talk about theme and how we can figure out what the theme of a book is. So, first things first, I want to go over a couple quick things so we're all on the same page. And the first is that in this class, whenever you see the words theme or central idea, we're going to use those to mean the same thing. That isn't always the case. Sometimes central idea gets used differently, like on the regions, they separate them. But for our purposes in this class, just think theme and central idea, those are the same thing. I also want to be really clear about what themes are not. So, themes at this point in 10th grade are not morals. So, slow and steady wins the race is not a theme. It's a moral, but it's not a theme. Themes are not 1 to 2 word topics either. Topics will help us get to theme, but themes are not 1 or 2 words. So, words like love, hate, family, those are topics, they are not themes. So, let's talk about what theme is. Theme is a 1 sentence or 2 sentences even describing what a book says about a topic. Themes are also universal. This means they can be applied to many different books or plays or stories or poems. They are general. So you should never use a character's name or a book title in a theme because they're universal. So how do you figure out a theme? Well, you start with that topic idea, that 1 to 2 words. So make a list of possible topics that are covered in the book that you're reading. Then think about what does the book talk about the most and narrow it down to 1 or 2 topics that you think are covered more than the others. And then after you have a couple topics, you'll make your theme statement. That's where you pick one of your topics and you make it into a full sentence explaining what this book says about the topic. And again, remember to keep it general. These are universal ideas. They should be able to apply to many books, not just this one. So a theme really is what this book says about a topic, but it could be applied to other books that cover the same topic. Some examples would be if we think about Romeo and Juliet, some of you probably read that last year. A topic in that play is love. A theme based on that topic could be love can make people do impulsive things. That's a statement that explains what this play says about love. An example of a not so good theme is the one below here. Romeo made bad decisions when he was in love. Now, that is very true in the play. That is what happens. However, it's too specific. So our themes need to be general or universal. You could not apply that sentence, Romeo made bad decisions when he was in love. You could not apply that to many different texts because that character won't be in many different texts. But love can make people do impulsive things. That's a theme that could show up in different books, not just this one. Another example is from The Lion King. A topic covered there is guilt. So a theme could be guilt can stop people from living their lives. An example of a not so good theme would be Simba feels guilty about something that wasn't even his fault. Again, that's very true in the story. He's not really at fault, but he feels guilty and he sort of runs away from his life. However, not every movie or book is going to have Simba or even have lions in it. So if you mention those in your theme, it's not going to be universal. But guilt can stop people from living their lives. That's an idea that could be applied to many works that have guilt as a topic. So again, we found a topic, right? Guilt is our topic. It's 1 word. But our theme is a sentence about what this movie shows us about guilt. So that's how we determine a theme. So we come up with a list of topics. We narrow it down to maybe 1 or 2 topics that seems like it's the most relevant. And then we write a sentence that explains what this movie or book or play or whatever says about the topic. And that's how we get our theme. All right, we're going to practice this a lot in this lesson section, and we'll continue on with theme in our next video. All right, thanks, guys.